Hi guys! My name is Laiko. Today, we will do an experiment using a ruler and a tape measure. Measuring the length of the matchbox using a ruler. Here, I have a matchbox. This is the length and this is the width. The first trial is 5.2 centimeters. Repeat the procedure to get the second and the third trial. Upon measuring the length of the matchbox using a ruler, here's the gathered data. On the first trial, I got 5.2 centimeters. On the second trial, I got 5.3 centimeters. The same with the third trial. Just get the average by adding all the 3 and divide it by 3. The average is 5.2667 centimeters. And then, get the average deviation using this formula. X minus the mean or X minus the average. Hey! Measuring the height of the dry cell using a ruler. On the first trial, I got 4.2 centimeters. Measure it again to get the second and the third trial. After measuring the height of the dry cell using a ruler, here's the gathered data. On the first trial, I got 4.2 centimeters. On the second and third trial, I got 4.3 centimeters. Add all of them and divide it by 3, I got the average of 4.2667 centimeters. Now, let's get the average deviation. On the first trial, I got negative 0.0667 centimeters. On the second trial and the third trial, I got 0.0333 centimeters. Use the formula to get the average. And the average I got is 0.1333 centimeters. Yes! I'm done with all my tasks. Eliza will take over. See you in a bit!
In this activity, we will measure the length of a matchbox using a steel tape measure. We will try to measure the matchbox 3 times. Here's the width and here's the length. We will measure the length in centimeters. First trial, I got 6.3 centimeter. Repeat the procedures to get the second trial and the third trial. First trial measurement, I got 6.3 centimeters. Second trial measurement, I got 6.4 centimeters. Third trial measurement, I got 6.3 centimeters. Total average is 6.3333. Average deviation. First trial average deviation is negative 0.0333. Second trial average deviation is 0.0667. Third trial, average deviation is negative 0.0333. Total average deviation is 0.1333. We will measure the length of an old dry cell AAA using steel tape measure. First trial, I got 5.2 centimeters. Repeat the procedure to get the measurement of the second trial and the third trial. First trial measurement, I got 5.2 centimeters. Second trial measurement, I got 5.2 centimeters also. Third trial measurement, I got 5.1 centimeters. Total average is 15.5. Average deviation. First trial average deviation is negative 10.3. Second trial average deviation is negative 10.3. Third trial average deviation is negative 10.4. Total average deviation is 10.3333.
First, we will getting the circumference of the dry cell. The formula for circumference is C equal to 2 pi r. Then, the first trial is 0.5, then times the 2, 3.14 times 0.5 equals to 3.14. First trial 3.14. The second trial is 0.5 times again 2 times 3.14 times 0.5 equals 3.14. Second trial is equal to 3.14. Third trial .5 times 2, 3.14 times 0.5 equals to 3.14. Third trial is 3.14.
Getting the circumference of a dry cell using a ruler. A dry cell has a cylindrical shape. Therefore, the formula we are going to use is this. C equals 2 pi r, or 2 times pi times the radius, wherein 2 and pi are constant. How do we get the radius? I have an old dry cell here. This is the height, and the top of it is the radius. I measured it a while ago using a ruler, and I got 0.9 centimeters. Now, let's calculate. Using the formula, substitute the given. C equals 2 times pi times 0.9 centimeters. And the answer is, the circumference of a dry cell is 5.6549 centimeters. Repeat the procedure to get the second and the third trial. Upon solving the circumference of a dry cell using a ruler, here's the gathered data. On the first trial with a radius of 0.9 centimeters, has a circumference of 5.6549 centimeter. On the second trial with a radius of 1 centimeter, with a circumference of 6.2832 centimeters. The same with the third trial. The average circumference is 6.0738 centimeters. On the first trial, with the average deviation of negative 0.4189 centimeters. On the second trial, 0.2094 centimeters. The same with the third trial. The mean of the average deviation is 0.8377 centimeters.
Hi, this is Kirt, one of the member of Club Eiffel, and now we came here for the generalization part. So, measurement. We discovered that there are uncertainty in getting measurements. Also, we observed that there's only small difference between the first trial, second trial, even the third trial. But there's a big difference when we are formulating the average deviation of each one. Based on our experiment we performed, we discovered that still tape measure can measure a long distance or even a long things or object, but there's a disadvantage of it. Why? Because you can be scratched or even be tangled in the metal frame of it. But when you are using a ruler, you can easily measure small things, but it's just limited one, and it's just safe to use for the kid. Now we understand how important to have this measurement to have a precise and accurate data analysis. As a group, we develop our unity and our understanding about measurements. We know that we can still learn and we can still improve everything that we are doing right now.